Today's offering comes to you courtesy of a few of my personal training clients who've asked I committed these exercises to video because they find them really useful and want to be able to do them at home. So I'm thinking maybe some of you out there in the internet ethers might benefit from them as well. It's a series of exercises I use to correct posture, straighten the spine, and also open up the chest, because these two things work together to create good posture, good or bad posture. And to do them, you only need two things. You need a mat on the floor, and you need one of these foam bolsters, the long ones. Now in part 2 and part 3, I also use a set of small hand weights, no more than 5 pounds, please, and a yoga block. I encourage you to watch the workout in its entirety first to decide for yourself whether you want to attempt part 2 and part 3. Also, if you have pretty severe structural spine issues, such as blown discs between your vertebrae, or metal rods in your spine, or severe scoliosis, and by that I mean more than 15% scoliosis, please consider carefully whether you want to attempt the workout. If you have metal rods in your spine, you won't be able to do it anyway. If you have shoulder issues, likewise, please watch the workout first and decide for yourself whether you want to attempt it or not. That being said, as somebody who's got a pretty bad shoulder, I can perform the exercises fairly easily. But you know, it's up to you to decide whether they work for you or not. Please leave me a comment, a message, suggestions, about what you liked and disliked, or about what you would want me to cover in an upcoming workout. I would love to hear from you. With that being said, I'm going to let you set up, and I'll see you on the other side of the break.
Hello, hello. Now, before we get started, make sure that your head is resting on the roller and that your hips are as well. Okay, now that we've got this sorted out, let's start by breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And here we go. Breathe in and breathe out. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, very important. When you inhale, you want to expand the rib cage as much as possible, and when you breathe out, you want to contract it as much as possible. All right? Let's inhale through the nose, fill it in with air, and exhale through the mouth. Get rid of every last bit of air. Breathe in 4 more times, and then exhale. Just continue like this, in and out, nose and mouth. Expand and contract. Watch what happens next. We point the arms straight to the sky or the ceiling, and we draw one elbow to the floor, back up, and then the other elbow back up. And we do that in sync with the breath, right? Here we go. Inhale and draw the elbow down, touch the floor, and then back up. Same on the other side. Inhale down, exhale as the arm goes back up, and repeat. Elbow down, inhale, exhale up, elbow down and inhale, exhale up And keep going like this. Right elbow to the floor. Left elbow to the floor. Pace your breath. Inhale now. Touch the floor with the elbow. Exhale up. Other side. Breathe in and touch the floor with the elbow. Breathe out. Reach up for the sky. One more time. And up. Other side. And up. And now we're going for both arms at the same time, still matching the breath. Inhale, bring both elbows to the floor. Exhale, arms go up. Inhale, down, try to squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale, up and release. And again, inhale, down, squeeze, exhale, up, and release. Two more times. Inhale down and squeeze. Exhale up and release. One more. Inhale down and squeeze. Exhale up and release. Awesome. Watch what happens next. Same beginning. Inhaling, elbows go down. Exhaling, we drop the hands to the floor. Inhale, bring the hands back up. Exhale, reach for the sky. Okay? Here we go. Inhale down, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale, drop the hands to the floor. Inhale, bring the hands back up, and exhale to the ceiling. You got this. Here we go. Down with the elbows, down with the hands. Up with the hands, up with the elbows. Match the breath. Inhale down, exhale, drop the hands. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, arms up. You got this. Down, inhale, drop the hands, exhale. Pick up the hands, inhale. Pick up the arms, exhale. Nice. Elbows down, hands down. Hands up, elbows up. Fantastic. Okay, let me readjust my hat and let me show you the next exercise. Arms straight up. Now we just reach out for the skies and we try to touch the floor with the back of the hands. Always matching the breath. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. Really inflate that rib cage. Inhale down. And squeeze out every last breath. Inhale down. Exhale up. And again, inhale down. Exhale up. One more time, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. Watch the continuation of this exercise. Inhale down, drop the elbows, lift the elbows, and reach up. All right, arms go out wide. We touch the floor with the elbows, we lift the elbows, and we bring the hands back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach out wide, touch the floor with the elbows, lift the elbows, and reach up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, try to touch the floor with the elbows, then lift them off the floor and bring those hands back up. Let's add another step. Watch this. So we reach out wide, we touch the floor with the elbows, then we pull them in towards the body. We rotate and we reach up. Yeah? Let's go. Reach out wide. Drop the elbows. Pull them in towards the rib cage. Rotate the hands back up and reach up to the ceiling. Match your breath. Bring the elbows close to the rib cage. Roll the hands up and in and reach up. You got this. Do this at your own pace. There are no set number of reps. It needs to feel good for you. And if it doesn't, you can skip any or all steps, okay? Reach out wide, drop the elbows, pull them in towards you, then rotate the hands back in and then up. Well done. Watch what happens next. Same beginning position, making a fist and pointing the thumbs back. One arm at a time. We reach as far back as we can. You don't have to touch the floor, but if you can, definitely do it. Alternating the sides here, okay? Always matching the breath. So inhale, one arm goes back, touch the floor with your thumb, then come back up, exhale. Other side. Inhale, go touch the floor if you can. Exhale, come back up. It might very well be that in the beginning you cannot touch the floor behind you, and as you keep doing the exercise, you end up finding it with your thumb, and that's great. But if you don't let that deter you. Do whatever you can within the confines of your own flexibility. Inhale back, exhale up. Reach back and inhale, reach up and exhale. One more time, inhale back, exhale up, other side. Okay, if you want to try the next step, we are using both arms, okay? Inhaling with both arms going back, exhaling with both arms going up. This is optional, all right? You can keep going one arm at a time. You can also bend your elbows a little bit more to give yourself a little bit more play with this move. Whatever you decide to do, it should not hurt the shoulders or the spine. Inhaling as we go back, exhaling as we come up. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Let's do it one last time. And now for the next variation. The thumbs go in and the hands come open. We're reaching for the floor, one arm at a time, trying to touch down with the back of the hands. If this feels awkward in your shoulder joint capsule, please skip it altogether or return to the previous version of this exercise. If you do persist with it, remember to inhale as you go back and exhale as you come up. This is a little bit more labor intensive for the joint and the ligaments. So make sure you are comfortable with the move. Do not feel that you have to force through it. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back and exhale up. One more time. Great job, guys. If you feel up for it, let's go with both arms. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Again, this is optional. You may not be able to do this right now, and that's okay. There can be discomfort throughout the exercise, but never, ever pain. Keep that in the back of your mind. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come up. Inhale back. Exhale up. We've got 2 more reps. And now the last one. Excellent. Watch what happens next. We are going to go back on the inhale and draw the exhale long enough to circle all the way back around to the hips and the beginning position. Inhale back, exhale until you return to the beginning position. Let's do a few more. Inhale back and around, slowly up. Inhale back and around, slowly up. And release. This is the end of part 1. I'm using 5-pound weights, but you should feel free to use smaller weights than this. First exercise. We're back to taking one elbow to the floor. Remember the breathing pattern here. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. And then we're doing both. Combination work. Here we go. Inhale down with one elbow. Then the other. Then the biggest inhale for both at the same time. And repeat. One elbow down on the inhale. Same thing on the other side. And then both elbows, breathe in deeply. And exhale up. Let's keep going. One down. Then the other. Then both. And again, inhale down. Other side. And both. One elbow. Then the other. Then both. Awesome. Moving on. Both elbows go down. Then we drop the hands to the floor slowly. We bring them back up. And we reach for the sky. Yep, let's go. Both elbows down. Going for the floor. Bringing the weights back up and to the ceiling. Inhale now. Exhale as the hands go down. Inhale as they come up. Exhale as you go to the sky. And again. There is no set number of reps to perform here, so go at your own pace. Time your breathing to match the sequence. That is all that really matters. One more time. Elbows to the floor, then the back of your hands go down. Bring the hands back up and push your arms up to the ceiling. Now watch this. Same beginning. Back of the hands to the floor, and then we draw the elbows to the rib cage, reach back out, roll the hands back up and to the ceiling. We're repeating the same sequence as earlier with the weights. Now, if the weights are too heavy, please discard them. Repeat the sequence without them. It's perfectly fine. Let's do that maybe a couple more times. Draw the elbows in, reach out, roll up, and to the sky. One more time. Down, pull it in, reach back out, hands up, arms up. All right. This is what comes next. Alternating arms towards the floor behind your head. One at a time. Here we go. Right arm reach and back up. Left arm reach and back up. You can keep the elbows a little bit softer here. And you can also get rid of the dumbbells altogether. Again, they are only optional. It's great over time if you can use them, but you don't have to start with them. Working with gravity is just as good as working with weights in the beginning. We're trying to open the chest and strengthen the back, not injure your shoulders. That being said, if you feel up for an additional challenge, let's try to do this exercise. Both arms at once. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come up. Now the trick here is to keep the arms really, really, really close to the sides of the face. Do not let your elbows stray out. Keep them pointing up at the sky. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come in. Inhale, go back. And exhale, come in. And I repeat, the weights are optional. Get rid of them if this does not work for you. Awesome. If you want an additional challenge, you're going to turn your hands, knuckles facing back, and you're going to reach behind you one arm at a time. Now, this is a little bit more stress on the joint capsule here, so do not attempt it if you have any type of serious shoulder injury, or if you do attempt it and it feels funky, stop immediately, okay? If you are going for it, the breathing is the same. Inhaling as you go back, exhaling as you come up, all right? Now here again, both arms at once. And I repeat what I said previously. If it feels funky, if it feels like it's too much stress on the joint capsule, stop immediately. This is your last repetition of this. Exhale as you come up. Elbows go to the floor. Guys, you're finished with this part. All right, you have a standard issue yoga block, and the roller is under your shoulder blades now. You can position the block two ways. First, short side down. Or, second way, propped on its shorter side so that it's higher and supports your head any which way you need it supported. Now pick your poison and then slowly release the arms to the floor. Now stay in this position and practice your breathing again. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Now we're going to try and have a slack jaw when we exhale. Do not purse your lips. Release the mouth and breathe out slowly. After a few breaths, drop your legs completely to the floor. If that's not comfortable, of course, stay with the position you were in prior. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And again, in through the nose, out through the mouth, as slack-jawed as you can be. Really inflate your rib cage as much as you can, and then exhale, empty it of all air. Now, if you are in the high position on the block and you want to try turning the block over to have the shorter side down, you can, but that is not an obligation. Whatever you decide to do, keep breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. A few more breaths like this. And now if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you're going to hold your head with one hand and remove the block altogether. Holding your head in your hands, you're going to recline until your head is on the floor with your hands under it. Again, this is optional. Some of you are probably looking at the screen right now thinking, what the heck is wrong with me? Because I can do it doesn't mean that you can. So stick with the version of the exercise that works for you. But know that if you repeat this series of breathing exercises often enough, you too can get there. And final step, if you are up for it, remove the hands from under the head and put your arms on the floor on the side. This is assuming you do not have cervical problems, you do not have upper spine issues or lower spine issues. Whatever you decide to do, make sure it works for you. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Place your hands under your head again and bring your elbows on either side of your head. Slowly pull yourself up to a reclining position. Guys, you did it. Super proud of you. Until next time, in good health, everyone.